You are walking through a beautiful park, and you see someone drop a wrapper right on the pathway. They look around, and nobody seems to notice. What do? Do you pick it up, leave it there, or say something? If you leave it, someone else might see the mess and think it is okay to drop their own rubbish. One wrapper becomes 10, the grass gets covered, and soon the park is a place nobody wants to visit. Now, imagine you choose to pick up that wrapper and put it in a bin. Someone nearby sees you. When they finish their drink, they decide to use the bin too. Because of that first choice, the grass stays green and the path stays clean. That habit of noticing how our actions affect other people and the places we share is called civic sense. It is a way of behaving that helps a community work well. It is as simple as keeping an eye out for our surroundings and taking responsibility for our part in them. It is easy to think someone else will clean it up. But when everyone waits for a someone else who never arrives, the mess just keeps growing. Whether a park is a beautiful place to play or a field of rubbish depends on the choices we make every day. This awareness reaches into our homes and streets too. Imagine a neighborhood late at night. Everyone is asleep until one house starts playing music so loud the windows rattle. Choosing to keep your music quiet so your neighbors can rest shows that same responsibility toward others. When you think about how your actions affect the person next door, that is civic sense. To make these shared spaces work, we also need cooperation. Picture a group of children at school who notice the playground is covered in paper. One child gathers the scraps, another sorts the recycling, and another finds the teacher. By working together so everyone benefits, they get the job done. They solve the problem in minutes because they didn't wait for someone else to do it. We have seen how using a bin keeps a park clean and encourages others to do the same. But this responsibility is about people as much as places. It requires concern. When you notice an elderly neighbor struggling with heavy groceries and you step in to help them, that is concern. It is paying thoughtful attention to the people around us. Noticing someone in need and offering safe, sensible help is how we turn a group of strangers into a strong community. What happens when these habits disappear? If one person blocks an entrance with a bicycle, others push past. If someone blasts music, neighbors lose sleep. If another litters, streets become unpleasant. If everyone makes these choices, streets are blocked, parks ruined. Shared spaces become impossible to enjoy. We avoid this chaos through simple actions, waiting our turn for a bus, following safety rules, and protecting plants in our park. Ignoring these responsibilities doesn't just break a rule, it makes life harder and less fair for everyone else. A country moves forward when people care about these choices. In our society, we call this person a good citizen. When you follow the rules and take your responsibilities seriously to help others, you are being a good citizen. Protecting public places and showing respect to the people around you means you are being a good citizen, right now, at school, at home, or on the bus. Knowing what is right is important. Doing what is right, that is civic sense. It creates a bond of peace and belonging in our neighborhoods. That single wrapper you put in the bin can encourage your friends, your school, and your whole neighborhood to do the same. A good citizen takes these everyday responsibilities seriously because they know their choices matter. Civic sense shows us how to behave thoughtfully in the places we share. But what specific duties do we actually owe to our country and each other?